So, hi, this is Talia. Today's topic of discussion is going to be home wards protection. It's home wards protection. And I know that I said this was a psychic um, page, but you got to realize that I do a little bit of everything. So, this is what today's conversation is going to be about. And then, I'll do some more readings down the road. So, first thing that you need to know when doing a protection wards for your home is they can be done any way, any matter that you like. However, I particularly am fond of these particular items. And you can do inside home and outside. Today I'm going to really be talking about outside protection, okay? So, one of the first things is to gather your ingredients. And this is all going to be very organic, so bear with me. And it can be a little pricey depending on the season. However, it works really well. And then I'm going to talk about some other natural things that you can do. So, the first thing is to get you some apples. Whatever kind of apples you like, you want. I mean, I bought a bag. I'm not going to use all those apples, but, whatever kind of apple you like. Okay? When you cut your apple, you're going to cut it this way. And the reason you're cutting it this way is because if you look at the inside of the apple, which I'm going to show you in just a minute, there's a natural star on the inside of an apple if you cut it that way. See? Fabulous, right? So you have a natural pentacle in an apple. All natural. Upon getting that, and you don't, I probably should blur out the names of where I got this stuff from because I'm not really advertising for them, but I'll just take it out of the package and show it to you instead. Then you're going to buy bay leaves, and I don't know if you know what bay leaves look like, but these are your bay leaves. All right, so what you're going to do is you're going to take your apple like this, where the star is. You're going to stick your bay leaf in the middle of the star. And if you can't, you can lay it just like that. Sometimes it'll have it where it'll stick down in it. Sometimes it won't. Let me try the other side. It just really depends. Okay, like this one will actually hold it, so it'll be like this. But if it doesn't, laying it over like this is fine too. Okay, over your star. You're going to take these and you're going to place them at the four corners of your property. With the natural pentacle and the bay leaf, this makes a ring of protection around your home. It doesn't allow anything to enter or go out. So if you're having problems with things that are going on already in the property, I suggest that you smudge, which is a mixture of sage, sweetgrass, and tobacco. And you crumble it up into something that can be burned without burning you. Because you're going to light this stuff on fire and let it smoke up really good. And you can wave it with your hand or a feather, a fan, whatever you need to do. And you're going to walk the perimeter of your property. You can also use that to cleanse the inside of your house. Because what you're doing with that is you're going to cleanse out all the negative. And then you're going to place these out around the property. Like I said, the four corners of your property. Once you put them in the four corners of your property, it seals the property off and puts a protection barrier down. The next thing you need to do, and you can go really cheap because some of the stuff can be found like at Dollar Tree or Dollar General, places like that, is get you a bag of cornmeal. Now, your cornmeal is really going to be very easy to use because all you're going to do is use flat cornmeal. You're going to put it in a basin or in a bowl. I would add some cayenne pepper to it. That's just me. You can, you cannot. Cayenne pepper, cinnamon, all of those things help ward off evil. You're going to take that and you're going to do a complete walk around of your complete property from one side. And what I always do is go from the front door and go right. So as I go right up to the edge of the driveway, turn right and go all the way around the property, front, back, side, side, till you've completed a complete circle with this cornmeal and cayenne pepper and cinnamon mixture, and just leave it on the ground. And what it does is it does the same thing. It films another border of protection to keep negativity and negative energies out. Now, I don't suggest the apple thing in your house because they are going to rot and they're going to stink. And that's just not good. However, there are several other things that you can do for indoors. You can do what is called a witch's bottle. And it was the one thing I forgot to grab. And I don't have all the things for that here, but I'll just go ahead and tell you. You're going to want a bottle with a cork. Okay? It doesn't have to be this big. I mean, it can be actually a mason jar will work, or an old pickle jar. Just, This was a bit big, but these were really pretty. I liked them. I found them at Dollar Tree. So you're going to take the cork out, and you're going to put needles, nails, razor blades, things that are sharp with sharp points. You're going to drop those down in your bottle. Then you're going to add some red wine vinegar or just plain vinegar in there. Some salt. And that was what I forgot. I am so sorry. When doing the cornmeal, make sure you add salt to that as well. Some salt. And you could put cayenne pepper in there. You could put cinnamon. Whatever calls to your witchy self, because let's face it, everybody uses something for different. I happen to use those things because they work for me. And to the bottom, you're going to take some red or white wax. I suggest red. That's just what I'm comfortable with. But like I said, to each their own, because for some of you, you may feel different about it. You're going to put the cork back in, seal it up, and then you just hide this in one of your counters or cabinets up in the back where nobody will mess with it. And boom, you're good to go. That's all it is. So that's a good one on the inside. Now, another one for the outside, and this is where it gets a little gross, and I know people are going to get squirmish. However, it works, and it works one of the best. It's one of the best. That is to take menstrual blood, period blood from a woman, and dab it on the four corners of your home. Because women purify naturally through having a period, that period blood is very powerful, and it will keep out any negativity. On the inside, you can hang an owl feather over your door that everybody comes in, and it'll keep anybody from coming in to deceive you. Interesting, huh? If you know what your spirit animal is, having statuettes or pictures of them hung up through your home protect you as well. I'm trying to think, because there's just so much. This is such a broad topic. There's so much you can do. And and see, like if you're cleaning your home, if you use the vinegar and salt on this is where it gets weird. Sprinkle the salt on your floors. Then make hot water with vinegar. And after you sweep up all the salt off your floors, mop your floor with the hot water and vinegar. You have just done a house cleansing. Weird, huh? But you have. And it works very well. So, I'm trying to think of if there's any other, because these are coming off the top of my head. These are not ones I'm actually these are ones I use all the time. These are not new ones for me. There are all kinds of things. Oh, by the way, if you see something that calls for laurel leaves, that is bay leaves. Laurel leaves are bay leaves, just so you know. Because sometimes they use the old name for them, and then you're stuck trying to find it and have no idea what it is. It's bay leaves. The other thing that you can do always is prayer. Things like that. If you're having a spirit problem, now I bought mine because I don't know how to make it. But a friend of mine makes spirit bells, and you can hang those up in your house, and those help a lot too. So I hope that you enjoyed today's discussion, and I will be back next week, and I'll do some readings and such, and be posting those up. And uh, as always, in the description of the page, there should be my Cash App for energy donations and my contact information if you are interested in receiving help with any of the services that I offer. So you have a wonderful, blessed day and be good to each other. Thanks.